GTA 6 is 101 days out, and fans aren't happy about the way Rockstar and Take Two Interactive are going about marketing this game. Gamers aren't happy. A lot of them feel as though it's detrimental towards gaming as a whole, and us as gamers in the end consumer are being ripped off. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel that way. I do agree with the gamers that some of the things aren't in the best interest of gamers. It's not in the best interest of gamers who really like physical games, nor gamers who want to maintain the days of the old, like things that were back in the tradition of gaming. Say for instance, paywall trailers. Who we've never seen a paywall trailer before in the history of gaming. Now all of a sudden we have a trailer dropping on Netflix. A lot of people are upset about that. That's the first time we've ever had it happen. So it could take some getting used to. It could be a shock to the system for most. But I think we'll get adjusted. And I feel like I don't want to sound like a bootlicker. I don't want to sound like a line, like a strike. If we was on strike, I wouldn't cross the strike lines. Except like, all right, if we was on strike to not buy GTA, I probably would cop GTA. So I am that deep on that, on me being fine with how things are going. But yeah, gamers are upset about this trailer that is dropping on Netflix. How y'all feel? Let me know in the comments. I made a video earlier where an insider, Jason Schreier, made a Netflix, made a Reddit post where he documented, not documented, but he had talked to Strauss Zelnick from Take Two, and he was able to ask some questions. And a part of his questions was, "Will this Netflix drop be worth it when we see it?" That's basically what he asked, and that's what he was told, that yes, once we see this Netflix trailer, we will understand why it premiered on Netflix, and they feel as though we will feel it was justified. I think regardless of how dope it is, a lot of gamers are still gonna feel like, no, it's lame that a trailer was paywall. I personally don't feel like it was paywall. I don't think it's paywall. It's just temporarily reserved. Okay, it's paywall, but it's temporarily paywall. So it's not really a paywall. It's just a slight hold. Okay, it's a pay hold. It's a pay hold before it's released to the World Wide Web. Hey, then that's that's yet to be seen though, if it'll deliver. Now, a lot of people are also upset at first about this $80 price tag. $80 games, $80 game is the base price for most games. I'm gonna be real though, I haven't bought a game in a while. So what are we paying for games right now? $60, right? But most of the times when I do buy games, I can't say I haven't bought a game in a while. Most of the time when I do buy games, I'm buying the deluxe version anyway. The last games I bought was 2K, NBA 2K 26, and Battlefield 6, I think it's called. I forgot what Battlefield it is, but the newest Battlefield. And I bought both the deluxe versions of those games. But $80 for the base game? What is that? Like, why, what makes Rockstar and Take Two so confident in their game that they can charge $80 for it and put it on pre-order for $80 and $100? $100 we get because we get the bonuses or whatever. That's standard. But we'll get into the Ultimate Edition's bonuses in a second. But what makes them think that they can list that for $80? That I do find I found some issues with, because it's gonna make other games think they can do the same, and they're not GTA. So Rockstar is setting the trend that hopefully isn't followed or isn't replicated, but it's gonna be a lot of copycats out here. Now, what else? The $100 version. What I don't like, so cause I'm not, I don't like just everything. I'm not just out here glazing Take Two and Rockstar. That's not what I'm doing. I don't like the fact that the $100 version seems as though like you have to get that version in order to get the full game. But come on now, it's Take Two. They've been doing that with 2K for the past few years. 2K, NBA 2K, with virtual currency. So if they can, they're gonna try to figure out some type of way to monetize. What if, oh wow, what if you get virtual currency in GTA? That'd be ass. That would be ass. Um, but they do that. Take Two makes a base game and a deluxe game version for their players. They did the same with they have now done the same with Grand Theft Auto 6, but Grand Theft Auto 6 bonuses aren't bonuses. They're almost essential gameplay elements. Like we get guns that we don't get if you don't get the Ultimate Edition. Cars, excuse me, we get guns, cars, cosmetics like hair, beards. The tattoo shop is also locked behind the Ultimate Edition. So how is it going to look if you have the standard edition? Like, are those places just going to be empty, or when you go to them, are they going to be locked? Are they going to be closed? Does it affect your story? It can affect the story. Like, you still have to have the same story outcome, right? Right. So we'll have to see. We'll just have to see. Like that is the theme of everything that Rockstar is telling us. Like, you'll just have to wait and see. Now, with everything said, as I mentioned earlier, it's not the most consumer friendly stuff, but I'm not complaining because it's GTA 6, and I'm also a sucker for something that's premium. Like, I like a premium product. I want to feel as though what I'm buying is high quality, and I know that sometimes that comes with a cost. And I'm the type of person that I don't mind paying that, though I am cognitive, I am aware of how much I'm spending on things. And I do keep in mind that everyone's situation is different. So what I'm comfortable spending as a gamer may not be what somebody else is comfortable spending as a gamer. But as a gamer, I'm still gonna ride for gamers as a whole and say, yeah, if y'all are pushing that this is a bad thing, sure. Like, I'm not gonna come out and speak and say like, all right, y'all, like shut up, pipe down. I'm gonna support that, because at the end of the day, we gamers, and the companies right now are getting exploitive and trying to run our pockets as much as they can, and we don't want that. They don't deserve that. Just make a great game. The game is gonna sell. They're gonna make their money. We gonna play the game. It's a friend. That's a good ecosystem, but profit lines, they chasing them hard. It's especially with how much money GTA 5 made. They they I will imagine they know they're going to make money, but it's like you can't you're not they're not comfortable in a set in a small amount. They are excited about the vast amount of money they're about to make, and they're setting it up to make sure they're touching our pockets all along the road. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. Is Rockstar and Take Two's handling of GTA 6 bad for gaming as a whole? Let me know down below. It's your man's Manavidan, aka your homie CT. Peace.